I think that he is muted. There is no voice.
Dr. Kaushik, are you hearing us?
Hello.
Yeah, we are hearing you now. You can go on, doctor.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, doctor.
Okay.
Welcome. You can go
Okay.
on, doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying, I'll be talking about long COVID. So what is it's not moving,
I think you have a technical problem, doctor. It's muted again, your voice.
muted.
Yeah, now we are hearing you. Sometimes here, sometimes
The slide is not moving.
not
Uh,
moving slide, still in the,
oh, it's not
yeah.
moving.
Dr. Kaushik, should we run it from our side?
Yeah, if you can do that, that will be great.
Perfect. Jean, can you please run the slides?
Not responding actually.
Just a minute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so sorry for the glitches that are going on. So I'll be talking about long COVID. Can I have the next slide? Next slide, please. Yeah, so what is long COVID? Long COVID is a condition arising after recovery from acute COVID-19 illness in which the symptoms persist for a long time. So how long is this? This is can last for around 4 years or so. As of today, it is around 4 years compared to the acute COVID, which lasts for only about 1 month. Next slide, please. So COVID-19 originated in Wuhan in the eastern part of China in 2019, and the patients from there, infected patients, spread to various parts of China through high-speed train lines from Wuhan, and from there on to across the globe by air travel. And this wherever it went, it created havoc and attained pandemic proportions, as you know. Next slide, please. So this is the global distribution of COVID-19 as per the WHO distribution. WHO segregates the world into 6 regions, and you can see here in blue that the mostly cases are present in Europe. There were a total of 240 million cases in 778 million cases in 240 countries with 7.1 million deaths. So this is only second to the Spanish flu of 1918, which killed around 50 to 100 million people. Next slide, please. So if we look at the cases and deaths, we can see that there is a decreasing trend uh, in both cases. But if we look at the numbers, we see that 200K, that is 200,000 cases were present initially. Now even we have around 50,000 cases. In case of deaths also, we have around 250 deaths still now. Next slide, please. So if we look at the cases and deaths for last month, it was 142,905 cases and 1,599 deaths. These were mainly concentrated in Europe, as you can see in blue. Next slide, please. So looking at some facts and figures, 10 to 20% of COVID patients can develop long COVID. This translates into 77 million people living with long COVID right now, and it is most common in the age group of 36 to 50 years. New symptoms that have emerged in case of long COVID include cardiovascular symptoms, cerebrovascular symptoms, thrombotic symptoms, type 2 diabetes mellitus, chronic fatigue syndrome, and postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And these new symptoms appear 3 months after a negative qRT-PCR test or quantitative or real-time RT-PCR test. And symptoms can fluctuate or the patient may also relapse. Next slide, please. So if we look at the disease spectrum, we can see that hardly any organ has been left untouched. So all the organs and organ systems have been affected. Why is this? Because the receptor for the virus, that is SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID-19, is distributed ubiquitously throughout the body. It is present in all the organs, and that's why the virus can infect all the organs and cause multifaceted symptoms, and at the end stage you can get multi-organ failure. Next slide, please. So the major symptoms are extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, and brain fog. Brain fog is cognitive dysfunction when the patient can't think, can't think clearly, plan things, etc. So it can be devastating for people like us who are academicians. Next slide, please. So looking at the stages of disease, even before the appearance of acute symptoms, the virus infects through the nose, and then soon afterwards, the acute symptoms come down and the ongoing symptoms emerge. And multi-organs are affected, as you can see, and there are many biological methods, 5 in fact. One is viral reservoir, one is inflammation, other is autoimmunity, endothelial dysfunction, and microbiome dysbiosis. And the ongoing symptoms merge with the post-acute sequel and which proceeds into long COVID. Next slide, please. Looking at the disease dynamics, even before the appearance of the virus titers, and the infection occurs 2 weeks prior to this, and soon the viral titer increases. The one in red, you can see that's the viral load in the respiratory tract, which can be identified through respiratory lavage, and nasopharyngeal is indicated by the green curve. This you can identify using nasal swabs. So the respiratory tract virus levels falls within 2 weeks, whereas the one from the nasopharynx falls within around 4 weeks. At that time, it becomes post acute COVID stage, and RT-PCR becomes negative because virus is not present in the circulation. Then after about 12 weeks, it again becomes positive because the viral titer increases again and crosses the threshold for detection by RT-PCR. So it becomes positive and it is indicative of long COVID. And these are the multifaceted symptoms that you can see, indicating that all of the organs of the body are affected. Next slide, please. So looking at the management of long COVID, you can see that the lungs are the most affected. And for this, inspiratory muscle training is found to be useful, as is umbilical cord mesenchymal stem cells. For cardiac problems, cardio exercises, beta adrenergic blockers have been found to be useful. For mental conditions like depression, transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS, has been found to be useful. For hepatic and renal problems, comprehensive ICU admission treatment multifaceted approach is recommended. For endothelial dysfunction, any clotting problems can be treated with anticoagulant therapy. For oxidative stress conditions, L-arginine and vitamin C combo can be used. And for fatigue, low-dose naltrexone has been found to be useful. In case of gut dysbiosis, symptomatic treatment is advised because there may be quite a few symptoms like diarrhea, vomiting, etc. and some micro probiotics and prebiotics have been developed. This one's shown here as SIM01. This has been useful for replacing the bad bacteria with the good bacteria. Thank you. Next slide, please. So AI has been found to be useful in many fields, and health science is no different. First, you have to input the data, which may be from medical records or from lab tests or from medical images like X-rays, CT scans, MRI, etc. And you input the data, and they use what is called natural language processing. So they integrate the data, analyze it. They're in different colors, as you can see. Images are indicated as orange, lab tests as light blue, and medical records in deep blue. And they integrate with each other. And analyzed. This is called multimodal integration, because they're integrating more than one parameters here, as you can see, and you can predict a lot of things. For example, you can diagnose the disease. You can distinguish whether it's long COVID, whether it's acute COVID-19, or other pulmonary diseases, most notably asthma or COPD. So you can also do a real-time or dynamic evaluation, indicate whether the disease is stable, whether the disease is improving, the patient is getting better, or the disease is progressing, meaning that the patient is getting worse. Next slide, please. So I'll just finish off with this. This is the Johns Hopkins model. This is this is the Bayview Clinic at Baltimore, Maryland, and this is the first center in which the long COVID patients can be treated, whatever symptoms they had, under one roof. So this is very unique. And this model is being replicated around the globe so that comprehensive long COVID care can be administered. Next slide, please. So they have a multi-disciplinary team termed as post-acute COVID-19 team, or PACT, and they have all the specialists there, including the psychology counselors, speech therapists, immunologists, and physiotherapists, as well as the normal general discipline doctors. So they work together. So whatever the symptoms arise, they can treat it. Next slide, please. Yeah, I'll just leave off with these snapshots of
So we
the.
have 2 minutes only, huh? 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are the snapshots of the center. This one and next one, please. Yeah, so this is another photograph of the center. The activity is going on. And, with all these concerted efforts, I believe that we can be optimistic, and with this public health crisis that might occur can be averted. So next slide, please. So any questions if you have, and next slide, please. Thank you very much for your kind attention.